impending train. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The show opens in Tokyo on an ordinary morning with several people going about their daily routines. A hairdresser named Kayashima is about to board a train, wondering whether he should meet a certain person. At the same time, high school gym teacher Sai stands on the train platform on her way to work. She is startled when she comes across a man named Shirahama, who is her longtime crush. However, Shirahama doesn't seem to recognize her, and we learn that he is also waiting for the train. Not long after, the train arrives and all three of them step inside, along with several other passengers. Everyone is lost in their own thoughts and mentally planning out their days. But all of a sudden, an earthquake alert goes off, and chaos ensues as several people and items disappear. The train then enters a tunnel at high speed, followed by a loud impact sound that violently shakes the passengers. This causes them to lose their balance and fall to the ground. Sometime later, the train finally comes to a stop, and the passengers cautiously get up. They step out of the train, but are forced to find themselves in an unfamiliar forest. The crowd begins making emergency calls, but there is no signal either. As panic ensues, Shirahama introduces himself as a firefighter and assures them that everything will be fine. He then checks on each passenger one by one to ensure that no one was injured in the accident. Meanwhile, at the station, police discover that a train carriage has mysteriously vanished. They don't understand how something as massive as a train carriage could vanish without a trace. Could it have disappeared into the earthquake, sir?
No, don't make sense.
Back at the train, Shirahama decides to enter the tunnel to see if they can find any help. Sai and Kayashima also offer to accompany him, to which he agrees. They then begin walking through the tunnel until they reach the end, which shocks them. There is not a single building there. All they see is a vast desert and mountainous terrain. Shortly after, the trio returns to the train and informs the other passengers about what they saw. This makes the crowd even more terrified, and they believe that they are in another world. Shirahama then approaches everyone and asks for their names so that he can make a list. All 46 passengers share their details except for Kayashima, who refuses to reveal his name. Meanwhile, Sai is impressed by Shirahama and recalls that he visited her school to give firefighter training. That was the moment she first saw him and started liking him. Later, a girl named Rina comes across a newspaper article about a murder suspect seen near the train. She then becomes hungry and checks the bag next to her in hopes of finding some food. It turns out to be Kayashima's bag, and all she can find is a pair of scissors and a letter from prison. Rina quickly puts the stuff back where it was and